Welcome back to 10 Slide Info's Defense Update series. In today's video, I would be providing three updates on the defense side. The first update is regarding the United Engine Corporation of Russia working on 6th generation engines for combat aircrafts. Second update is regarding Air India's Airbus A330 based platform to be used for testing the various systems and radars of DRDO. The third update is regarding the root cause behind the failure of BrahMos missile, which was test fired during last week. Let me begin with these updates one by one in a detailed manner. Few days back, I uploaded a video to give information on Russia's United Engine Corporation delivering two AL-55I turbojet engines to HAL for the final stage of certification tests of the HJT-36 combat trainer plane. Even this video will provide details on another update from the United Engine Corporation. It looks like the United Engine Corporation are working on the 6th generation engine for combat aircrafts. Russia's United Engine Corporation is a part of the state-tech corporation Rostec, responsible for production of engines for military and civil aviation. Not only that, this company also manufactures power turbines for electricity and heat generation, gas compressor units, and marine gas turbine units. As per the United Engine Corporation's Deputy CEO for Strategy, the company is planning to launch R&D work on the technologies of the 6th generation engine and also research going on for more electric engine technology. The R&D effort on the 6th generation demonstrator engine technology has been included in the long-term work schedule of the United Engine Corporation. A government decision and state financing will be required for the work on these upcoming 6th generation engines. Now coming to the second update on the upcoming Air India's Airbus A330 based Airborne Early Warning and Control System of DRDO. DRDO has been working on an upgraded Netra Airborne Early Warning and Control System which has improved range, detection, and powerful anti-jamming mechanism, and they have been planning to install these systems on the Airbus A330 based platform. As per the defense sources, DRDO has procured an old Air India Airbus A319 to be used as an in-house flying testbed aircraft for various airborne radar programs for India. The airframe, which is VT-SCO, was procured in 2009 by Air India and it last flown by Air India on domestic route till March 2021. We have seen the first picture of the DRDO's flying test bed on the social media, where it was sported with the usual monochromatic grey used on various Indian combat fighters. Along with the Tipnis grey scheme, it also had the DRDO's logo on it. This Airbus A319 flight testbed aircraft will be used to carry out development trials of various indigenous radars and systems. To be specific, it would be used to test the Uttam fire control radar, the electro-optical infrared systems, synthetic aperture radar, the side-looking airborne radar warning and system, and electronic support measure systems. It is also said that this flight test bed can accommodate 6 crew members and will be equipped with test and instrumentation racks to record the performance of the system. So that was an update on DRDO's plan to use an old airframe of Air India Airbus A319 for various radars, sensors and systems testing. Coming to the third update regarding the root cause behind the failure of recently tested BrahMos cruise missile. The Defense Research and Development Organization test-fired an extended range of BrahMos missile on July 14th, which failed during the test firing and fell shortly after takeoff. Initially, we were not aware of the root cause behind this problem, but now it looks like the root cause has been identified as the problem with the solid propellant booster, which was developed by High Energy Materials Research Laboratory in Pune. As per the defense sources, it looks like the booster failed just after 10 to 15 seconds during launch, which eventually cut power and the missile fell back. A solid propellant booster is the one which pushes the missile into the supersonic regimes which is further propelled using a liquid fuel ramjet engine in the second stage. It looks like the scientists and engineers from the BrahMos Aerospace are looking into the matter to ascertain more reasons behind the failure. So that was an update on the three recent happenings on the defense side. Stay tuned for more updates on defense and aviation on 10 Slide Info. Thanks for watching.